We experiment first with the tuning fork. When the fork is struck, its prongs begin to vibrate. These vibrations set up invisible waves in the surrounding air. Striking the prongs distorts them. Each movement or vibration sets up new disturbances, or sound wave impulses. Every time the prongs move apart, they push against the adjacent air. In turn, this movement affects the air further on.
Every planet emits a sound, a specific form of music. 90% of what the scientific world knows about what is inside a planet, like our own, is found across seismic investigations, where the sound waves generated by friction between tectonic plates and earthquake vibrations act as little balls that enlighten our understanding of what lies deep inside planets. In fact, NASA runs specific programs for the internal exploration of planets through sounds that they emit. It is thus through the listening of the roars of nature, where different entities collide and clash with each other, that we are then able to find a place of listening to the different musics that these entities exert. It is found by NASA that the purified sounds of planets sound like bells. It is why in this project that lies its purpose in generating bonds by listening at each other's vibrations and considering each other's differences, that I draw a poetic relation between planets and people, under the form of spheres that can represent any imaginable entity, that are universes in themselves, and that are part of a larger universe where many spheres act with each other. The activity that is proposed is one where the people who enter this universe must simply find the exit, which is on the opposite side of the entrance. In order to do so, since the space is filled with spheres, one must push the spheres aside to make a path. However, the movement of one ball generates a chain reaction that then moves all the spheres in this given territory. People must consider that there are others attempting the same exercise, and are induced to understand that the only way for all people passing through to succeed is to consider one another and coordinate their movements. They will thereby be encouraged to synchronize their movements and realize that through dancing together it is possible to conciliate opposing paths and cultural differences. Each sphere will contain a bell in its core, which will express a sound when colliding with another sphere. Therefore, if people move in discoordinated ways, the resultant music will be one of friction and collision. But when the participants are able to dance together, the resultant music will be one of greater harmony and more coordinated rhythm. If each person is like a planet and contains a specific form of music, the key in the aim of reconciliation lies in listening to each other's inner voices and the finding of melodies between them. We must not pass by one another, but rather dance by one another, to find unity in the conciliation of all beings and to achieve the sound of the present.